Ryan. Hello.
Hi.
Well, thank you for joining me today. It was quite a nice drive thanks to Marcus Schultz's Ultra Miami set. It's pretty good. It was definitely an opportunity for him to, premiere some tracks from his new album. So, gotta take every moment to market, right? So.
Music makes drives better.
Oh yeah, but it wasn't too bad. It wasn't too bad. Everyone moved about as, fast as they were going to for that time of day. It was a lot worse, like, coming in, so.
Yeah.
Anyway, enough H-Town traffic talk. Alright, so we are here today to learn more about you, Ryan. So first off, are you from the area? Did you grow up here?
I did. Actually, specifically around the Kingwood area my entire life.
Oh, okay. So you know this area in and out then?
Yeah, pretty much. I'm not actually, yeah, this area, yes, but Houston, as like downtown Houston and stuff, I'm not too familiar with. I mean, I know certain areas like Stereo.
Yeah.
All the like main areas, but I still need to use GPS every now and then when I go downtown.
Oh no, I understand. H-Town is sort of expands, so easy to get lost. But once you get lost a few times, like myself, you get to know where you are. So, yeah. So, I remember one of the first things you told me about yourself that I thought was interesting was that you transitioned to trance. I think you still like rock and metal, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But you transitioned from that. That was your little foundation there.
Back in high school, I was a straight metalhead. I was in a death metal band. I was a drummer for a while. It was fun. Had a good time doing that.
Yeah.
Discovered trance and, in a sense, never looked back. I mean, I still kind of go back to my roots, and I have that nostalgia that I have to satisfy. But then once that's over, it's back to my everyday routine for the most part.
Oh yeah. Well, what was the last rock or metal show you went to? Just out of curiosity.
I was 18. I was a senior in high school. I was 18. Devil Wears Prada and Killswitch Engage. I
forgot you're a youngin'. So when you say 18, that was just like a couple of years ago.
I'm 24 right now, so 18 was. That was ages ago.
A little bit longer for me, at least over a decade, but it's all good. Still standing.
Yeah, that's all that matters.
Yep.
Age is just a number.
That's what they tell you, right?
That's what I tell myself every year I get older. I'm like, it's just a number.
Yeah,
And then I cry.
Yeah, growing older is cool, I mean, you're doing the right thing now, getting all your shit together and everything. That's one thing I've always respected about you. You definitely stay focused and you prioritize, which is important. Which brings me to the subject of trance in Houston. I know you have a very opinionated stance on that, but what is your opinion of the state of trance in Houston?
It's not good, to say it in a very nice sugar-coated way.
Yeah.
Other people will argue with me that I really don't think that the state of trance in Houston's really relevant at all, because what people consider trance now, or the main EDM pop people consider trance, isn't real trance at all. And that's the sad part, is that they'll have someone come into town and they'll say, oh, this trance, and everyone endorses it as trance, so people who don't know what trance is thoroughly believe it, and it's not their fault. It's just they were misinformed. And then people like me who know what real trance is criticize that, and then we look like the bad people or the elitists that get a bad rep. I don't think it's in a good spot right now. It could definitely improve.
I feel ya. It's been a while since we've had an artist come through. I know a lot of stuff is going on, up in Dallas with, Texas Trance Addicts, United Trance Nation, and, there's also some stuff going on in El Paso because Jordan Suckley is going to be coming to the Tango Room in El Paso on April the 1st, and then the next day he'll be going up to Dallas to the Globe.
With Standard Work.
With Standard Work, yeah. So I am very excited about that.
Should be a good show.
Oh yeah, I had a good time when I last went to Dallas. Oh goodness, it's been like probably 10 years since I went there. But they've been bringing like a lot of good names. So
Yeah, they really
yeah.
have. I'm actually really impressed, and
Mm-hmm.
it's kind of hard to impress me with, especially in the United States, with bringing trance acts, because again, they bring trance acts and they're not really worth a shit. So, but like Jordan Suckley, a phenomenal DJ, and then keeps it real when it comes to trance, and then Standerwick, who is a really good trance producer, very solid guy. So, and I've never seen him live, but Jordan Suckley I already know is going to absolutely murder it. So that him alone is worth the ticket price.
I'll definitely be enjoying it for you. Don't you worry.
I wish I could go. I've already seen him though. That's the good part. I've already seen Suckley, but I would love to see him again.
Well, yeah, same here. Like I saw him back at Dream State, and I also saw some of Standardwick's set back at Dream State. So this time, I feel like it'll be good because it'll be more of like an intimate environment, and I can really, stand. Well, not stand. Kind of rude when you're on the dance floor, but just kind of take it all in. Because when I was back at Dream State, there was just so much going on at once. And not to say I didn't like come there for the music, but the experience itself was just like mind-blowing. So it'll be nice to see these guys in action again. And then after that, I'm thinking of doing Christina Sky and Betsy Larkin. So we'll see about that.
I've heard those names in a while.
Have you heard of a girl named Pink? It's
Just a
PinkkuE.
Oh no.
Yeah, like it's just so crazy. Just within the last, couple of years, I've just been trying to dig up, more females in trance. I got so excited, when I saw like Jordan, start spinning trance. I mean, she spins like a lot of different stuff as well, but she definitely has an enthusiasm that, I definitely appreciate.
Yeah, she plays a lot of classic trance, which is pretty cool. You don't get to hear that too often, and it's always nice to kind of hear those. It's just those classic beats and melodies that you don't hear anymore, but when you hear them, you know it, and you're just, you can't help but jam out to them.
So what would you say would be the golden age of trance to you? What time period, what artist would you say?
It depends on what kind of trance we're referring to, because everyone likes to put subgenres on things. At the moment, I think right now, the pure 138, 140 trance is probably the golden age. I think for the past year or two and present, and then maybe for the next couple of years, I don't know, it's really hard to predict how the future will turn out. I really think for the 138, 140 genre, hard trance, side trance, tech trance, all that stuff, uplifting for sure, is the golden age right now. And I would say for progressive, pre-2010, maybe pre-2011, but kind of late 2011, 2012, and then up into the present, progressive trance kind of took a turn for the worst and started becoming more trousey, would be, I guess, the more familiar term. It's basically just progressive house with a progressive trance sticker slapped on it.
Yeah.
Or like a big room track with progressive trance slapped on it. They're getting more, like what I've noticed is that a lot of progressive trance tracks are becoming more big roomy ish, like you would hear at a random club. So I don't like that, obviously.
Well, it's interesting to me how things, cycle right back around to melody because, for a long time, deep house, was a little slower with a little more groove to it, and now it's sort of taken on this sort of, tropical, melodic vibe. Because I know when I go on like SoundCloud and such, a lot of what I see labeled as, well, what would be described as deep house is like it'll say like melodic with the hashtags. I'm like, that's, it's all kind of coming like full circle,
And it's funny that you say that because Sven Neer said pretty much the same exact thing that you did when I was talking to him about it. And there's nothing wrong. I understand genres change. Like if you look back 10, 15 years ago and listen to trance and you listen to it now, it sounds a lot different. But deep down, a lot of it's the same, like the same concept. Like you had the same general idea with different subtle things, or maybe more improved subtle things. But the way I feel with how a lot of, you know, Trouse or whatever you want to call it goes now, it's not the same feeling. It's not the same general idea. It's separate. It's out of the box of what I would consider. But then again, it's all subjective. You know, my opinions differ from a lot of other people's, and that's okay.
So, what artists have you discovered in the last maybe couple months to a year that you think are really like on the ball in the trance community?
Above all, Sam Jones. That guy is super young. He's actually younger than me. This dude, everything he touches, remixes, original tracks, everything this guy does, it's phenomenal what he does. And I think, honestly, he has the potential to save the genre in a sense, to where he's making it so good that even people who are very open about disliking trance or think that trance is shitty like his tracks. Or like, you know, I've had several people who are like super hardcore into hardstyle or dubstep.
Yeah.
They listen to, I show them a Sam Jones track and like, this is legit. I like this. I go, good. Congratulations, you now like trance, because this is what that is. So Sam Jones, I haven't recently discovered this guy, but Fairy Tale, guy's great. His new productions are friggin' amazing. He came out with Fables starting last year, so that helps out a lot. He's been around a while, but he's bringing some bombs out. He was quiet for a little while, but now he's getting pretty big. Man, there's just so many names. Reese Thomas, is kind of a lower end. Nobody really knows about him, but he's pretty good. He doesn't come out with a lot of productions, but what he does produce is really good tech trance.
Reese?
RHYS.
Oh, RHYS. Oh, okay, yeah.
Reese Thomas, he's really good. Actually, he's really close with Sam Jones. They have a track together that's really good. That's how I discovered Sam Jones, was through him with that track